Welcome back, everyone. I'm really excited about this episode because I finally scheduled the S10 to go to its first dyno session. But to do that, I need to do a few minor maintenance items on it to make sure that nothing bad goes wrong. I want to change the oil in it, check the filter because I haven't changed the oil since I put it together. I need to add a seal on the transmission because I removed a plate, never sealed it back, so it's wicking a little fluid out of there. And finally, I need to add a breather vent cap to the valve cover. So let's get to getting this stuff done so that I'm ready to take this truck to the dyno and see how much power it can actually make to the tires.
All right, let's get to draining this. Not bad. The end of this is magnetic, and I don't see any metal, so that's a good sign. All right, pan's empty. Now let's go do the filter. So the standard filter wrench is slipping, so they make these 3-jaw filter wrenches that really clamp on and won't slip, so you can get the filter off. The downside is that you don't want to use them to put the filter on because they bend the filter, as you can probably see here. Oh, that sucker didn't want to come off. And since this is the first time I'm doing oil in the S10, I will cut this filter just to make sure that it's okay. I'm seeing a little bit of dirt, but I don't think it's metal. I think it's just dirt from assembly lube, or I could be wrong. I have filled the filter with oil, in case anyone's wondering. and tight. And 3/4 of a turn. Oil's done. Now while I was doing oil, I did notice that somehow 4 of my exhaust bolts, 3 on this side, 1 on the other side, came rattled off, and they were serrated. I didn't put any lock washers on them, but they were serrated, so I thought they would hold, but apparently not. So before we go to the dyno, I will throw a couple more nuts on there, and I will put lock washers on this time. So gotta fix that, fill this up with oil, and we will cut the filter open and see what the health of this engine's like. Yes, eventually I will bolt the vise down, but I just got it, so that didn't happen yet. And this is where I breathe a sigh of relief because a little bit of dirt, no metal flakes. So my engine is nice and healthy, and I have no problem running it on the dyno. Now I have one more thing I need to take care of. So now the last thing that I need to do is, when I initially put this transmission in, I needed to switch the shifter plate, which you can do on these Magnum T56s. This is a really nice feature. Unfortunately, what I didn't do is I didn't reseal the plate when I was done with it. So now I'm having the issue of oil is wicking out of this joint and running down my transmission. So I need to just take these 6 bolts and then prop it up, lay a little bead of silicone in there, and then stick it back down, and I will be done. Oh, and put the bolts back in the exhaust. So let's get to it. All right, there we have it. Resealed it, or I at least made quite the mess, which gives me the confidence that it's sealed for the most part, squeezed out. So that should be good. And then I also finished putting the nuts back on
the exhaust that fell off. And they have a lock washer on this time, so hopefully they don't fall off again. Alright, so that's it for this episode. S10 is prepped, ready to go to the dyno to find out exactly how much horsepower it can make and also tune it. It's been having a little issue with tuning, so I'm happy that it's going to be going so that it can get a proper tune in it, and I hope it makes big power on the dyno. If you guys like this video, please remember to like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.